How's it going, everyone? It's been a minute, but it's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is the exact levels slash zones I'm watching for the upcoming week and how I'm going to trade them. So let's get right into this. First up, ticker NQ. You can trade QQQ options if you prefer based on the levels I'm about to give you all. But first, if you want to try out this indicator I have on the screen, Trading Assistant, along with another indicator and 3 strategies that can be automated, I'm going to leave a link to simple trading strategies in the description. You can try it for free for 7 days. If you don't like it, no harm done. I just want to give you all the option. And make sure when you go in, I like this beginner dashboard the best. Come here to your settings and just change it from professional to beginner if you want your dashboard to look like this. You get the orb confirmations, you get pullback confirmation and scalp confirmations. And once you get in there, be sure you read the guides section for all of them. Have step-by-step guides how to use them, the time frames I like. Very beginner friendly, so check that out. So let's get with the levels now. Enough about the indicator. So I'm looking for a pullback to this previous hourly supply, right? We broke above it. I want to pull back, see if that's where our new demand is going to be. We have this 23,600 Hosike number there as well. Just because we touch it doesn't mean we're going to bounce. Let's be patient and wait on confirmation. Up next is ticker ES. You can trade SPY options or ES futures, whichever you prefer. The only reject area I'm watching this week at all is going to be the 6,500 on ES. And let's be very cautious. We've had some strong moves up here recently. We could, rip right through that. So again, we have to wait on confirmation. And I had someone, talk about the market this year, how tough it's been trading, all that stuff. Like, how do you survive when the market's just not cooperating? And it's simple, risk management. Risk management is the only way to survive as a day trader. Just wanted to answer that question real quick before we continue on. If we pull back to this 6251 down to 6239 area, I'm going to watch for a possible bounce for longs here. So ideally we'll catch a reject here or a bounce here. Up next, ticker QQQ. Similar to the NQ setup, I want to see a pullback to this 573 area for a possible call entry or an NQ long entry. And I prefer the 5-minute time frame, but I will switch back and forth, kind of get a better picture of what's going on while I'm actively trading. Up next, ticker GOOGL, Google. As you can see, we've had very strong resistance here. We finally broke out of it. I actually caught this trade. We talked about this all week on my Instagram Live, pre-market Instagram Live, where we create the watch list, get our game plan together. I got in, caught the move up. I made right at 1,400 off the call options there. But this week, I want to see us pull back and test this area again for a possible call entry. Pull back, watch price action, volume. Hopefully catch that move back up to 200. I expect we could reject some there. Move my stop up to my entry. And then ideally we break this high here. Next, ticker TSLA, Tesla. Same setup as we've seen on Google. We had a crazy breakout. I want to see us pull back and retest this previous supply area, right? See if we have demand there. Very simple setups this week. And I really like setups like this because, you have your risk defined. You know exactly what you're looking for. And, we get to trade some options right? We've just been trading futures so long. I'm going to try to get back into trading individuals with you all more. But make sure you give simple trading strategies a try. Try the 7-day free trial. If you don't like it, no harm done. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.